Bondi Beach with a really big shark bite on the left side of his body when he was roughly only 1 year of age. Now, due to the extensive injuries he sustained from that shark bite, he spent a long time recovering here at our wildlife hospital, around 4 months. And due to that extensive time he spent recovering, he was deemed unfit for re-release because he lost his skills at hunting. But believe it or not, we all share something in common with Bondi here. Have a look at your hands. Okay, now let's check out Bondi's front flipper here. Now, on both of Bondi's front flippers, he has the exact same bone structure as our hands. Now, it's that bone structure in eared seals which allows seals like Bondi to move around on land with quite some ease. So, Bondi, let's watch you go for a bit of a walk. Now, you'll notice just how easily Bondi can maneuver all 4 of his slippers around to make his way to the very top of the wharf over here. Seals like Bondi are extremely agile on land and can actually outrun us over short distances. But we all know seals do their best work in the water, and Bondi, let's watch you go for a swim, buddy. Bit of a belly flop. He was supposed to be really agile and sleek then, but he kind of just belly flopped. Alright, Bondi, let's watch you go for a swim now. Now, the behaviour in which Bondi is demonstrating is known as porpoising or bowing. Now, when he breaches the water there, you'll hear him take a quick breath of air. Now, this is used for Bondi to hunt down prey, keep up that terrific speed, and also evade predators. Now, when you think about it, a lot of marine animals do this. Orcas do it, penguins do it as well, and dolphins do it really well too. As I said before, it's a great way to hunt down and feed. Now, predators out there in our oceans, seals are a really dominant one, but there's also another predator, which is quite misunderstood, but also extremely important to a healthy ocean. Now, Bondi has a really good demonstration of that predator, and if you know what this looks like, kids, I want you to yell it out. When Bondi's ready, he will show us. Alright, what does that look like? Shark! Probably the chubbiest shark you'll ever see, and the furriest. But what Bondi is actually showing us is a natural behaviour in which seals use to cool down, which is known as thermoregulation. You see, Bondi being a fur seal, he's got 2 really thick fur coats, but those flippers have no fur on them at all. And that's what allows fur seals like Bondi to cool down on a hot day. Now, at the moment, Bondi is weighing in at around 80 kilograms. He's come a long way since he was found on Bondi Beach. He only weighed around 8 kilograms when he came in. So he's put on a lot of weight, a lot of condition, and he has also become an extremely powerful animal. Now, believe it or not, Bondi can actually support that entire body weight on just those 2 front flippers alone. Can't you, Bondi? Nicely done, Bondi. Good work, buddy. Yeah, you can give Bondi a round of applause. I think he likes that. Good job, Bondi. Well, that was Bondi and I for this part of the presentation. So we're going to give everyone a big wave goodbye. Thank you, Bondi. And we're going to welcome our 2 friends of ours. This here is Keeper Renee coming out with Peppa.
There we go, you got me. Thank you very much, Jacob and Bondi. Well, as Jacob said, this here is Peppa. He's one of our Californian sea lions, and he was born at a zoo in Holland and relocated to us when he was just a youngster. Now today, Peppa's out here to show you all the life of a seal. human impact, well, it's one of their biggest challenges. But Peppa, he did a great job. I'm going to grab him a big bucket of fish. Well, you may have noticed just how easily our seals catch the fish we throw them. And that's because of those whiskers that help with the sense of touch. Have a closer look. Now to see just how easily Peppa can move those whiskers, on the count of 3, everyone shout out whiskers. 1, 2, 3. Whiskers! Very nice whiskers, Peppa. Well, those whiskers are incredibly sensitive and they do help seals to locate food in dark and murky water. Peppa here is on a really healthy diet. Every day he eats around 13 kilos of fish. And that is 2 of these buckets filled to the top. But what happens when that fish runs out? It is a sad story and we are starting to overfish our oceans, making it a lot harder for seals to find their next meal. Peppa's going to come and join me down at the water's edge. Come on down, buddy. We're going to have a look down there and see if we can find any fish. What do you reckon, Pep? Was there anything down there? No. Is there something we can do about that, though? Yes, that's right. Your choices matter. When purchasing seafood, ask for MSC. The MSC fish tick that you can see on the sign below Peppa, that's a guarantee that the seafood you're buying comes from a fishery that supports fish stocks, jobs and the environment. So ask for MSC, that one down there, and you'll be helping seals just like Peppa have a future. I think that makes you pretty happy, doesn't it, Peppa? Yes, it certainly does. Well, Pep's done a great job out here. We're going to go and grab him some more fish after he does his lap of honour. And we will be making way for 2 friends of ours. Any minute, we've got Brad, and he will come out with Diego as soon as I get Pep off. Come on, buddy.
Thanks, Renee and Peppa. Now this is Diego, another one of our relocated California sea lions. Much the same story as Peppa. He was born at a zoo in Europe. He moved out to Australia about 8 years ago. Now part of caring for our seals, well, it does mean teaching them behaviours. Diego won't do anything he doesn't want to do. Training takes time and trust. Now we can teach him to do something simple, like open his mouth for a health check. All looking good, ready? Or we can teach him to do something a little bit more complex and complicated. And that's what Diego is going to demonstrate for you this afternoon. He's going to show off a behaviour called a high bow. When he'll leap from that cliff into the water, he's going to be aiming for the buoy hanging in the centre. For this though, I will need your help. To spur him on this afternoon, on the count of 3, if you call out jump, Diego, hopefully we'll see some action from him. Diego, you're going to need to run up so you can head to the top of that cliff. All right, he is in position, ready to go. So if you're all ready, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. I thought you did a all right job, but let's ask Diego. Was that loud enough for you? He said no. Tell you what, let's try once more this afternoon. A little bit louder if we can manage it. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. What a leap from Diego. A pretty decent shower for a few people down the front this afternoon. Good lead, buddy. Well, we really appreciate you coming down to Seal Theatre today. Stay where you are because our seals and keepers will be back out to say their final farewell. Remember, ask for MSC and you'll all be champions for the wild. Bye for now.